Hello everyone, Scooter. Welcome back to Let's Play Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. We just got to Hateno and started doing a little mingling with the folks of town, but in this episode we shall progress with the main story and meet with Pura here in Hateno Village.
Do you find it palatable? If you'd like to redye, just let me know.
So you can do this with any armor in the game at any points. So now we're a nice blue. We actually match pretty well too. Even with the fact that we're using climbing bandana. Bandana. Anyway, we'll go through all these side quests at a later point that you see around here. First things first, main quest. The main quest we're going to do first, and then we'll solve the issues of the villages, and then we will progress forward onto other things. Oh, God damn it, it's raining again. And it's going to rain again within another, like, 5 minutes game time. Or another 5 minutes real time. This sucks! Oh, I could have had a cricket. Anyway. It's a really long climb to get up here, but don't worry, if you have to climb up, if you have to walk up somewhere or climb up somewhere, it's usually worth it, because that means you are getting yourself something of importance. Oh. Wasn't that nice? Could go down to the beach that way. Now I want to take a quick shortcut, because I want to say there is either some minerals, or oh my goodness, oh there's apples trees. I'm a lumberjack now! Where's my apples? Oh yes, I think we actually have a strong enough weapon in order to do this. So, if you have strong enough bladed weapons, you don't need the woodcutter's axe in order to chop down trees. Much like cutting grass, you can just use the weapon to cut a tree down and chop up the wood for it. So, I hope that helps anybody out there who's like struggling with inventory management. As long as you got a bladed weapon that's strong enough, it'll cut down trees. And if it's even stronger, you can do it in one swing. Anyway. Hey. How's it going? I just hiked up your mountain. You good up here? Okay. I'm just gonna lie down for a minute. Anyway. My terrible raspiness aside. Welcome to the Hateno Ancient Tech Lab. Whose Sassy Child is this? Do you have his, yes? Oh, okay. Well, hello, Director. Hi, Simon. Well, I mean, there's a lot of books, but, yeah. Well, Oh. It is a Sheikah tablet. Sheikah slate, whatever. Okay, well. Sure. Stasis, magnesis, cryonis. Let's see. So that's, but, strange. Doesn't seem like you have the basic runes. I don't understand why they're missing. There must be some reason. Ah, well, my man, I nearly forgot to introduce myself. My name is Simon. You are Link, right? You know me how? Lady Impa called me up to speed. How? I do not see telephones anywhere. You see, we were told a young man holding a Sheikah slate will appear, and you must do all you can to help him. He will be on the hope that awakens from the slumber of restoration. His name will be Link. I forgot to tell you something important. Director, Miss. Oh, that's right. I haven't used our director. Miss Purr happens to be right over there. Wait. Miss Purr is the world's foremost authority on ancient Hyrule culture. I'm sorry? I think she's saying Genki. Japanese. So, Pura. Everybody... everybody loves this character. I do as well. Not like in like my best characters in the game, but I like this character. I'm honored to be her assistant. On that note, you see the director may look like a young girl, but, well, maybe it's not my place to tell you these things. You must talk to Miss Pura herself. Talk to you myself. A little bit. Is okay, it is you. Congratulations. Snappity snap. Anyway, Linky. I'm gonna need some clarification why you call me Linky. Do you remember any dreams from the time you were in slumber restoration? You don't look like you changed a bit in the last 100 years, but something must have happened all in the time. Well, no matter. It's just happy that you're still in one piece. Linky, what's with that look? You... Who are you? I don't know if I'll be able to recover from this. Even though 100 years ago, I took you to the Shrine of Resurrection after Calamity again fatally wounded you. Even though I was the one who put you safely in slumber restoration. Despite that, you still remember me? I hit my head hard. You gonna make notes on this? Slumber subject has lost all memories. Noted. But sorry. I had a bad habit of taking notes rather abruptly like that. Quite a charming quirk, isn't it? Kind of? Not really? Anywho, do you have any questions for me? Aren't you a child? Perhaps it is not real. Supposedly it's actually a rather logical conclusion to jump to. Truth is, I may look this way because of a failed experiment. Well, I say fail, but in some ways it was a success. I documented the full affair in my diary upstairs. But the whole thing is embarrassing, so I insist you refrain from reading it. Anyway, enough about that. Back to the topic at hand. Here you are after 100 years. Here to defeat Calamity Ganon, who is growing in strength with every passing moment. And to rescue our beloved princess. That is, if you've got the courage. And to help you with the one true hero, I, the one and only Pura, will restore basic functions missing from the Sheikah Slate. And what do you say to that? Sure? Okay. Alright then, first thing you need to do is run an errand. Yes? You didn't think I'd fix your Sheikah Slate for Season 3, did you? Kinda? Post-slumber restoration, plagued by presumptuous tendencies. Noted. Let me explain the errand entails. You know the unlit furnace on the wall just outside the laboratory? Could you please bring me the blue flame from the ancient furnace in town? Oh, and also light our furnace? This sweet little guidance will start working once you do that, allowing us to restore any missing runes. Whatever young women these days still say things like sweet and little. Well, I suppose it doesn't matter anyway. Okay then, I'm counting on you to restore that blue flame. Sorry, I will not do lady voices. You will have to forgive me if I've caused you any strife for not doing it. Anyway, torch inside. Are you raining still? Kinda hard. Anyway. So the blue flame that she was referring to is within eyesight. Ah, there it is. You see that over there? That's where we're heading. But first, let me take a selfie. Now, first let me grab a torch. Oh right, this lake and that lone tree out there. I should go check that tree. I never have. There's probably a Korok on it too. And I fly over the farm. Now, there's going to be multiple ways that you can complete this little errand / trial, but you're going to need it to be not raining when you start. Because, much like the real world, rain puts out fire rather effectively. Observe, as I teach you. Nope, don't spin a tech link. There we go. See? Fire and stick out. So, bide the time. I'm a little teapot, short and stout. Here is my handle. Here is my... God damn it, stop! Oh, it's stopping. Never mind. I was about to say I'm going to go check out that tree, but it's just stopping. So we have to work fast because we have about 5 to 10 minutes game time to do this. Anyway. Now, you want to basically light all the furnaces. You want to light yourself some furnaces so you have yourself some halfway point between here and the lab. Oh, somehow made that. But yeah, you want to light the furnaces all the way from here to the lab. Basically, give yourself halfway points in case it starts raining again, or if what you're holding is not a torch and it breaks. Oh boy. The things I do for a small child. So while we're running back, I'm going to kind of ruin this little moment of the plot, quote unquote plot, by telling you what happens. But you can go up to the lab. You can go. Oops. Sorry, I just meant to relight my lantern. You can go up to the top of Purah's, up to the top of this place and read Purah's diary and get a full detail of the events that progressed. That basically led her from being what she is, led her to being who she is at this moment. The long story of it short is she was attempting an experiment, and when she got towards she conducted the experiment and it worked, but it left her feeling deathly ill. After having a nice coma of 16 hours, she woke up and felt younger. She felt it, at least. Then it started having physical appearances on her, in which Simon helped in terms of checking pulse, body measurements, all that stuff. And over the course of, I think it's stated of roughly like 8 days, Purah went from being and looking like she was 108 to being 108 and looking 8. Oh, the rain came back. Are you cereal? Are you Captain Crunch right now? God damn this game sometimes. Well, I have an idea. It won't work. But can I light an arrow and shoot it? No, I won't even okay, I'll just have to wait. So basically, yeah, that's what you find out is she... Actually, I can just glide back down but to show you. But yeah, diary just goes through and says that basically she physically aged back from like 108 to... That was it. It rained just long enough to make me upset. Good job, you did what you're supposed to do. Yeah, she went from physically 108 to physically 8, but mentally still 108. Now the thing is, if you read that diary and you come back down and you talk to her, she's like, "Hey, did you read my diary?" No, not at all. No. She's like, "Don't lie to me. I know you did, and that's why." And that's why I have erased all the runes from your secret slate. That's what you get for lying and for doing what I told you not to do. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and throw this away. So yes, the flame is now lit here, and this is now a warp point. We happen to be at a high place where there's a warp point. Oh boy, that's right, there's that. I just remind myself of something we're going to do at some point. But, do I have a blade? I do have a bladed weapon, not my broadsword. Let's go ahead and cut some grass here quick. I guess this is not a proper field. Anyway. Is that... Oh, I was about to say, is that a hammer? No, it's not. It's just a hoe. And there's a gardening tool there, too. Oh, Badam Tish. Hello, Purah. Hi, you. Thank you so much. Now then, take a look over there. The guy in stone must be starting to react. There's nothing mysterious about it. This is pure science. Stop making that noise. I don't feel comfortable. My sweet little guy in stone. You sure know how to make this old researcher's heart flutter. Well then, let's go ahead and restore those Sheikah slate runes for you. Give it a nice snap. Go on, no time to be shy about it. Snap. Okay then, Sheikah slate repair underway. Guy in stone lock removed. Now let's do the thing. Do the thing. Score the touchdown, make the baskets, make a field goal, hit a home run, strike the pitch. Hyrule Compendium and album files missing confirmed. Starting repair. And this is another 100% aspect of the game to some people. I am going to say, minus one or two key things, do not stress yourself over the Hyrule Compendium. Do you know what the Hyrule Compendium entails? That you take a picture of every single thing in Hyrule. I want to repeat it. Every single thing. Do you remember how much thing was in Twilight Princess and Skyward Sword and Wind Waker and name it? Do you know how much thing was in there? Yeah, the game wants you to take a picture of all thing. No. And it's done. So it's all fixed up now. Let's see here. Which one is it? Camera, Hyrule Compendium, album. Yep, looking good. So, I know the sun, but hear me out. Take a picture with the camera. Oh, and don't forget to let me see it. Take your picture. Alright. Well, we have the camera already equipped, which is our last function we were missing, but... Can you do a pose? I suppose I could do this, but yeah, so you have the option to... There we go. Okay, I was hoping she would do just like a little pose. So take a picture of her, save it, so that way it gets saved to Compendium. Then you have to come over here and show it to her, without stepping on her table. Yo! How's the picture taking going? Did you get that picture of me with the camera? Got it. Okay. Here you go. Here's a good picture of you. To feed your ego. Also, there's Simon's butt. Enjoy Simon's butt. Would you stop with that, Purah? Oh, that's your cue. Sorry, getting lost there. It wasn't on purpose. And it's not just pretty girl in these images. Yes, there are some old landscape photos stored in the album. I knew Princess Zelda had made frequent use of the camera feature, but this... Hey, Linky. It dawns on me that you were Princess Zelda's appointed knight, which means that's a strong possibility that you accompanied her to all the places where you were seeing these pictures were taken. You must slow it down and say that again, Purah? Alright, the lost memory thing. But don't lose hope. It just means these pictures could be the missing piece to help restore your lost memories. If my hunch is correct, I suggest checking with Impa. She knows more about Princess Zelda than even I do. Oh yeah, there's just one more thing I need from you. You don't have to worry about this until after you see Impa, but I want you to bring me back some ancient materials. Bring it to either me or Robbie at the Akala Ancient Tech Lab. As if my joy weren't enough, if you bring us ancient materials, we'll give you something good as a reward. Alright, let's do this. So, she will give you a side objective of locked mementos. Also, she will talk about Robbie's research, which is something you can go to later, but we will... And slate for upgrades. Anyway, let's head back to the map. So these pictures, this is something else that is also 100%-ish that we're going to go over. But there's... Because of the dangerous creatures that reside in certain areas... I'm going to wait until we hit a certain point in our progression before we do some of these pictures. But we're going to do at least one of the pictures right now because it's actually really close. And I'm jumping ahead of what Impa's going to say. But basically, these pictures are how we'll piece together the memories of our past and basically tell the story throughout this. Now, even I got to remember where all this stuff is. In fact, I think we're, like I said, I think we're really close to one. Over here somewhere? No. It's by the... Oh! Here. Over here, so that means... We gotta go through... Okay, we'll have to go through here, which gets us down here and all this. Perfect, we'll have a great path to go forward in terms of getting the quote-unquote main plot done, and then we'll move on to subplots and side quests. Well, Miss Impa, what do you have to say for yourself? I have returned. Hello, I am Blue. Abludi abludai. giving you the runaround, but you're going to be fine. All right.
Now then, let me see.
There you go. Dirty things. They're pictures. The cameras and the pictures.
Ah, this is without a doubt the camera Princess Zelda used 100 years ago.
Is it? So I have her camera. Hold on, if you don't mind, I'm just gonna flip through this really quick here. And oh my!
Could it be that if you visit locations with those pictures, you were able to restore some of your lost memories? Come back here once you've tried to locate at least one of these. There's something I wish to give you.
So yes, we're still on the main quest. But I will say that once you get yourself this one picture for the main quest, you will finally have access. Am I going the right way? No. Once you get done with the these main questy things here, you'll finally be set. In my book at least, you'll finally be set free to do whatever you want, whatever order you want, however you want, when you want, yada yada. Give me your tacos. I'm hungry. Please feed me. Oh God, I'm gonna keel over from starvation. And there he goes. Trust me, you let me sit in front of a microphone long enough without any real context and let me blabber. I'll just gonna kind of blabber jabber on. So anyway, we're gonna go through here. And we're not technically supposed to... Well, actually, hold on. Let me look. This is unfortunately like the best way to do this. But yeah, we're going to go through here. And oh, wait. Get out your camera. You'll want a picture of this, though, for a quest much later on. Let's see. I just want to turn a little bit. No. So yeah, that's a bloopy. It's got like the face of an owl. Save. Amazing. Now we can be done with it. And shoot it quick. Do some damage to the bloopy. And try not to let it run away very far. Because if you can corner it in this little box of his... Damn it, it went away. If you can deal more damage to the bloopy, you can actually get a lot more rupees. But, so, in the future, if you see a bloopy, do damage, do it fast. Now here... Well, okay, the music's not going to kick in. Well, here's a fairy, and here's another fairy, and here's some blue nightshade. Basically, there's going to be a side quest that comes up that you can do much later. But if you're attempting to just do the main quest and you're kind of go through the path of least resistance, you'll automatically get brought here. Anyway, it's all the fairies in here. So, while I'm gathering up materials and belching. Oh yeah, Silent Princess. Silent Princesses are interesting flowers. Like, plot-wise, actually. Oh, are these? Oh, they're Swift Carrots. No, they're Endura Carrots. Carrots. But what is this place we find ourselves in front of, and what importance does it have to our quest? You'll find out next time. So everybody come back for more Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild? But thank you all so much for your time today, and you have a great rest of your day. Take care.